will present a success story of the financial inclusion of the minorities who are, as per the structure committee, are the most backward than even the other backward caste, SCs and STs. So our government wanted to give them, the Andhra Pradesh government wanted to give them scholarship and fee reimbursement so that they can study and the dropout rate can be reduced and they can pursue the higher studies like the engineering, medicine, MBA, MCA, like this. So earlier the scheme was offline, as you know that any other scholarship scheme that they have to fill up the forms and all those things, then scholarship would have been sanctioned. But it was taking a lot of time and lot of problem was there. All the people, they were not able to apply. Then we have introduced the online scholarship management system through which we introduced our scheme, this online, that online notification is being given. The students, they apply online, then the sanction is being given online, and the banks are being advised online, and the scholarship amount of fee reimbursement amount is being transferred to the colleges and to the students online. Due to this, the number of students is increasing year by year, and not only that, the quality of the education also increasing, because earlier the students who were very, very poor, after either they were dropped out in the higher classes or otherwise after passing the intermediate, they were going for the BR, BSc or BCom courses which are having the less fees, but because the government has given the guarantee that we will pay the fees, you take the admission. Therefore, the number of students who are going for the professional courses like BTech, MBBS and MBA, MCA, it is increasing year by year. Just I will show you how it is going on. Just I will skip some this slides because time is very short. I will tell you that use of the ICT, as it has been told, use of the ICT by those people who know the computer, who know the internet, who know the use of the internet for this thing is also marvelous, but the use of the ICT by those people who have never seen the computer, who have never seen the internet service, if they are using this thing, it is certainly, it is a miracle. In case of the minorities, we have made it compulsory that they will have to open the account, and the Reserve Bank of India has given the guidelines that all the nationalized banks, they will open the no-frill account for all the minorities. That is also a financial inclusion, that minority students who were not able to open the account, now they are opening the account. Once they open the account, certainly in future they will use it. So we will tell you that by our online scholarship management system, the enrollment of the students in the primary level as well as in the post-matric courses has increased. Dropout rates have decreased. Earlier the students, after completing, as I told you, that 12th, they were taking the admission in the simpler courses. Now they are taking the admission in the MBBS, BTech, MBA, MCA courses. The minority girl student whose percentage was much less than the minority boys are taking admission in the colleges more in number with the increase in their percentage when compared to the minority boys. Because earlier the poor people, they were not able to give the higher education to their wards, and suppose if they are having some small money, they were preferring the boys to send to the schools and the colleges than the girls. But now because government has given the guarantee, therefore the most beneficiary are the girls. They are going to the colleges and for the higher studies. Then I will tell you that earlier the offline system, they were having nearly 24 steps before the students were getting the scholarship or fee reimbursement. Now due to use of the ICT, it has been reduced to the only six parts, and they are getting all this information. Now what is the use of the ICT and how it has been become the beneficial? That now our system is online. It is 24/7. No middleman is involved. Open source technology we are using, scalability, and it is reliable. It is the transparent. Direct payment to the student account. It is having the accuracy, efficiency, time saving from anywhere, anytime. Preservation of the data with the NIC server. Now what was the scenario before and after? Before the online scholarship system, as you know that, the notification through the newspaper, now it is online. Application on the printed form, now it is online. District wise and the college wise demand known after only all the applications are received, Now, due to online, day by day we are getting the demand. Now, earlier verification was very difficult. Now it is become very easy. Manual sanction. Now it is the online sanction. All these things are there. Just I will skip some slides to show you the data, how the things have come. Now I am giving the statistic of the 4 years. If you see, on the first year in the 2007-8, 2,74,327 students, they have got benefit with the 53 crore rupees only, because it was the offline system. And the next year, when we introduced in the year 2008-9, number has increased to 3,46,000, and amount was 153 crores. You will be, I think, surprised to note that in Andhra Pradesh, our government has issued the GO. It has given the guarantee that on the saturation basis, all the minority students whose parents' income is up to 1 lakh rupees, they will be given the scholarship and fee reimbursement. It is on the saturation basis. There is, sky is the limit. There is no this standard budget for that. Whatever budget we put, it is only on the nominal basis. Whatever demand will be there, the government will release the money. That's why the money is increasing. Now, if you see the number, then we will question that the fiscal number in the year 2008-9 has increased only 26%, while the expenditure has increased 189%. What is the reason? The reason is that earlier the students were going to the BA and BSc, as I told. Now they have taken the admission in the MBBS and BTech and MTech. Therefore, the fee structure has increased, and 189% increase was seen only 1 year. Then next year, number has gone to 5,20,000, and the increase was 75% in the amount. That is 268 crores rupees we have spent. In that last financial year, 2010-11, 6,16,000 students have got benefit with the 18% increase in the fiscal number and 11% in the financial figure. That is 297 crore rupees we have spent on this. Now this is the bar diagram for the same. This is the increase of the students and the decrease in the expenditure. Due to the use of the ICT, our expenditure, it has decreased on this, all this TA, DA, postage, stationery and all those things. Now if you see how the students are getting benefit, earlier slide I have given you the total number, which include the pre-matric, post-matric and all those things. Now here we have given you the data for the post-matric scholarship, that is for the intermediate, degree, diploma, PG, professional. Now if you see that earlier in the year 2008-9 and 9-10-10-11, if you compare, that in the year 2008-9, the professional courses, only 33,000 students have taken admission. Now it has gone to 59,000. In the PG courses, from 1,600, it has gone to 3,700. Diploma, from 4,000, it has gone to 9,200. Like this, the number has increased. And number is generally increasing in the diploma, PG, professional courses. Now this is the result of our use of the ICT. Application procedure have become simpler, improved transparency, improved monitoring system, dropout rate reduced, number of the students joining the professional courses increased, accuracy in the preparation of the budget estimate. Now this, just I am giving you one slide for this Hindu paper, which has given that the fee reimbursement is a boon for the minority students. Now this is our online system, as I told you. Just few slides will show that. This is our website, www.apsffc.com. Here we have given all our schemes of the Minority Welfare Department. Then here this one portal is there for, for this online scholarship scheme. A student, if they apply, then this window will be open. And then after that, all these guidelines are there. Then after that, if he, as soon as he apply, then the token number will be given. And now we have taken the care, we have collected the data from all the 3 boards which are being operated in the state, that is SSC board, then CBSC, ICSC. We have taken the data, collected the data for nearly all the last 10 years, and we have inbuilt in our software, so that as soon as a student write their SSC enrollment number with the name of the board and year of the passing, then all his date of birth, his name, his father's name, everything will come, so that no double entry can be there. Then like this, he has to apply, and then he has to load his photograph and all those things. All the documents will be uploaded here, and scanned and uploaded here, and nothing will be there in the fiscal form. If they do like this, this is all the things, how the validation is done. And then after the sanction, this we collect this mobile numbers and email address of all our students, and then SMS alerts are going to the students as soon as the money is transferred into their account. And then we have given the most important thing, that scholarship tracking system, that earlier the students have to roam to the offices that I have applied for the scholarship, whether the scholarship has been sanctioned or not. Just like a PNR number of the railway, we have given the token number, as I told you earlier. If you put the token number in our online system, immediately his status will be shown, whether he has been sanctioned the scholarship or not. If the sanction, then when it has been transferred to his account, all the details he will get. And suppose due to some certificates, income certificate or something, scholarship could not be sanctioned, that will also be shown, so that he can submit the certificate, and then next day his scholarship can be sanctioned. This Government of India has recognized our online system, and in the year 2009-10 they have given the e-governance award from the Government of India. And then not only that, the Cabinet Secretary, he has declared this online scholarship system as one of the best practices in India. And then he has invited us in the Vigyan Bhavan last year, and then we have given the presentation before the secretaries and principal secretaries of all the states of the welfare departments. And then instructions were issued by the Government of India to all the departments that they should also replicate the same. As a result, few states, they have already started the replication, and even the Government of India, Ministry of Minority Affairs, this year they have started one of the part of their scholarship scheme, that is the merit cum scheme. Just they have replicated our scheme, and they have started the online system. Then afterwards we have got this award which was given by the Governor of Rajasthan. Then we have got the last year ENDA award 2010 also. Then we got the Scotch award for this our online system. Then all the secretaries, as I told you, that they have come, they have visited our offices. This is the Karnataka, then again this is from the Saudi Arabia. Then from Maharashtra, this delegation has come. Then this is from the USA, they have come. Then last year we have got this eWorld award also for our online scholarship system. Then this in the month of September, there was one global partnership summit in Japan, and the Prime Minister office, he has sent us there to present this scheme. There in the Japan, we have gone there, we have visited this scheme. Thank you. Any question you can ask.